think that if we're going to do something that works, it's going to require a lot more communication. I know that, I kind of came up during a time where we did work groups and council members were very involved. Council members were involved in that conversation and able to sort of not just get a staff report, but also kind of maybe be in a meeting where it's dawning on you just how small one structure is versus another, and you're like, actually, we thought that was going to work, and it's not going to work. That kind of communication can't happen, on the dais here. And so I think that, to the question of if council wants to be engaged with the administration, and I think that it has to look like maybe we don't have to call it an internal work group, but I think it would have to look something like that, because otherwise we're never going to be able to bridge that distance between what staff know, what staff experienced, with what our service providers experienced, and then what we're trying to do. Also, in those kinds of spaces, you realize just how difficult it is to nail down what you're trying to achieve. It feels like, well, we're trying to end homelessness, right? But I look at that amount, that basically $4.5 million, right, from the presentation that we just saw, and I could think of, I think we could all think of, but as somebody who was around, I can think of probably a couple dozen things that I would want to put $4.5 million towards to address homelessness before I would even consider a navigation center based on what I saw. And so I think that there just needs to be a lot more discussion. If that discussion doesn't occur, and I think the administration needs to hear this, then I think we're constantly going to have council members trying to solve this issue from the dais, admin being a little bit obstructionist to whatever the solution is going to be, and then we're going to continue to have disagreements about encampment evictions and that kind of thing. I just don't think we're actually going to end up with a navigation center or more investments in homelessness if things continue to kind of move along at this clip in this manner. We're out of whack here. I don't know how to get this. We've got a good goal. I don't know that we have a good process.